Did you ever watch the Late Night Show with Johnny Carson?
Well, yeah, who didn't?
Okay, well, you know, a lot of people
Yeah,
did. Well,
right.
do you remember Duffnac The Magnificent?
Oh, yes. Yes. That was when he would open the mysterious envelopes and have the question or the answer for the question within, yes.
Absolutely, right. Well, buckle up, because on this Throwback Thursday, we have the debut of DelmarvaLife debut of Duffnac The Magnificent.
Excuse me?
Here's Jimmy. No, not this Jimmy.
Good afternoon.
Oh, this Jimmy.
How are you?
Jim Duffy of the Eastern
It's
Shore.
good to see you,
Welcome.
sir. How are you?
I am good.
Can you explain to us Duffnac?
So this whole eclipse thing, it kind of got me into a celestial mood. you
Okay,
know,
okay,
the
all right.
Constellations and astrology and predicting the future. And I thought, oh, I should do something like that. So my idea was, I'm going to go back in the past
Okay.
and see what those people had to say about the future.
And you're going to be connected with
And
them.
I'm going to be connected with them.
This is cool.
So you're going to ask me a question, and I'm going to find out
We have
what
questions
they
here.
said. Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Now wait, I got to put on.
What's involved in the
I
preparation
got to
for
put
it?
on. I got to put on. Oh my God.
Well, that's lovely.
Oh, it's a lot of stargazing.
See, that
this
gets
in.
his brain working. See?
All right. I'm ready for question number
that
one.
was the connection there that you just witnessed. Okay, question number one. What did the future look like in the 1930s?
Thank you. Let's see where we're headed here. The vibes are telling me that we are headed to Baltimore. Baltimore. A man named H.L. Mencken. Does that ring a bell? H.L. Mencken?
Heard of H.L.
Maybe.
Mencken?
H.L. Mencken was a famous writer in Baltimore. He was a columnist for the Baltimore Sun, quite the famous wordsmith in journalism circles. And his prediction is about a proposal in the 1930s to build a bridge across the Chesapeake Bay. Shall we see what he said?
Let's see what he
Let's
said,
see what he
please.
said. Let's see what he said. He was known as the Sage of Baltimore. So I'm sure that he is going to
Gotta be good.
have it down to a T what happened. The bridge scheme is a fantastic illusion. There is not the slightest reason to believe that any such structure could ever earn enough to pay the interest and amortization on the loan. There is simply not traffic enough between the eastern and western shores, and there is no evidence that there will ever be enough hereafter to support such a bridge.
Well, isn't that a shame? Gosh, the possibilities that we could have had.
Yeah.
I know. Sage of Baltimore, my foot.
Would you like to do number two?
Sure. What did the future look like in the 19-teens?
Let's see where we're going. Ready? Where are we going? We're going to Sudlersville, Maryland, in lovely Queen Anne's County. There's a man there named Joseph George. He bought the first car ever, automobile in Sudlersville. He bought it in Philadelphia, and he gets back to Sudlersville, he rides around, makes a big impression. His son, John George, gets the fever, and he opens the very first car dealership and repair shop in Sudlersville. Nice. There's nobody else who's doing this in the whole area. He's got this entire territory from Easton, Maryland, all the way over to Townsend, Delaware. Tens of thousands of people living there, so many customers. Let's see what he had to say.
Let's see what
about
he
the
had
future.
to say.
Oh. I've sold more than 100 automobiles by this point in the late 19-teens. I feel the area is pretty much saturated now. There's not much of a future left in car sales.
What?
All he had to go is a little farther to find out. Okay.
All right, last one.
All right.
Last
I
one.
got to start saying we could be doing this all afternoon,
Last
but we
one.
have one last
One last one.
question.
All right,
number
let's see where
three.
we're going. Let's see where we're going.
What did the future look like in the 1870s?
All right.
Starting out.
I am seeing waves, big waves crashing. wind blowing, sand in the air on a big, long, deserted beach in Worcester County. There's a young boy, he's only 8 years old. His name is Alonzo Williams. He came there all the way from Baltimore. They took a steamboat from Baltimore to Crisfield, and there's this vast, empty stretch of beach. He's there with his father and a bunch of other men, and they are on a business mission. They are scouting out the best place to build a brand new beach resort on the ocean. Maybe someday it would be called Ocean City.
What an idea.
And I think that this is going to be Alonzo Williams a little bit later in life, when he's in his 20s and 30s, remembering what the rest of the world thought about this mission to this empty, windswept beach. Many a hearty laugh was enjoyed at their expense by the skeptics of the day, who asserted that any building erected there would be blown down by the first nor'wester. They also confidently asserted that no one with a normal mentality would ever come to visit such a ridiculous, marooned place.
Isn't that a shame? Oh my goodness.
Got to mix it up every once in a while.
That's my favorite part.
And it was definitely mixed up today. Duffnac the Magnificent, otherwise known as Jim Duffy, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you.